Only 4 minutes late. Only 4 minutes late. Like usual, just on time. Hey, Meadow. Hello. First, thank you. Welcome to the channel, my friends. Mr. Peter Benton. Brown dwarfs. You know, I've been looking for the information everyone's talking about the brown dwarf and what NASA's talking about, and I haven't seen it. I haven't seen it yet. And lonely. You won't be lonely for too long. Watch the people that are going to be here, my friend. We got every type of person here, well, mostly intelligent people. Once in a while, we get trolls, we get funny people, we get sad people, worried people, nervous people. Hello, Beth. How's it going? Thanks again, Peter Benton. We have lonely person here, so if anyone's looking for some love. Missy L, how's it going? Missy L is in the house. Thanks, guys and gals, for coming back. Oop, having a problem with my buttons. There we go. Second, we get lots of seconds. Like right now, the worst of it, you see yourself second, eh? It's the worst of it. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 people in front of you. But you don't see that, I'm sure. That's why when I was, once in a while on the rare occasion, give out a gift or something to one of you, I tried to pull numbers, and the first person that said the number was actually not seen by me. I saw the second person, and then it causes problems sometimes. Dorothy, good evening to you. You know, a brown dwarf in the solar system, for a lot of people, even for me, when somebody says that there's a brown dwarf in the solar system, all right, some cool, small, dead object. Ooh, a brown dwarf is not small. It's tons and tons of times larger than Earth. I'll talk about that later. Thank you so much, Peter Benton. Thanks, man. Really appreciate that, man. Brown dwarfs. A brown dwarf planet supposedly is in the solar system. So I am going to be looking up, researching to try to see where I can see that. I know it's just recent capture, apparently, but let me tell you something. A brown dwarf planet, okay, is a substellar object, meaning it's not massive enough for nuclear fusion to occur in its core. So that means hydrogen into helium inside of the core. It's not massive enough. So it's a dead star. But stars, when they die, the older they get, the bigger they get. They inflate the helium, right? You can say it as a term like that. And they inflate really big. And they get they're luminous objects. So their spectral classes are how people decide on how big they are and how bright they are and how old they are by their spectral class. So the brightness, depending on how bright it is, it gets less and less bright, dimmer and dimmer and dimmer. One, I don't know if it's the same one. I did see one that NASA's Helio was talking about. It must be the same one. Brown dwarf that actually has a cloud over it, over top of it, a line. It looks a lot like maybe Jupiter, right? Well, a brown dwarf is 18 to 80 times large. So that means larger than Jupiter. So that means the size of it goes from the smallest star, which is large, to the gas giants, 80 times the size of the gas giants. And Jupiter's already humongous. So imagine that. So if a brown dwarf was in the solar system, we would see it beside the sun very, very well. We'd be able to see it. Maybe some of the things that I'm capturing is the brown dwarf, that one that went by, the bigger one that goes by over the top, that looks like it's pressed up in the sun's, I don't know, corona or atmosphere. But think of it 80 times the size of Jupiter. A brown dwarf can be that large in the solar system. So that would be sending waves everywhere. That would definitely be ripping into the fabrics of time, possibly the lunar waves. But then again, is the sun attracting that into the solar system? Is that object coming? And this is now why the sun's acting up. People are saying, well, it's climate change. It's like the more excuses we bring up, the less we understand what it is. But I was doing just a little bit of research on the brown dwarfs, which I never really did that much in the past, only once in a while when I did a video about it a while back. But I wanted an idea of what that object would be as a size. So we're not talking about planetoids. It's bigger. It's planet size, and one hell of a big planet, like the major gas planets. So gas giants. So imagine how big that would be, seeing that. Thanks a lot, Peter. Yes, Bruce. Love to all. Thanks, Kai. Thanks for coming back, my friend. Beth, that is so thoughtful of you hitting that like button. I can't thank you enough. Good evening to you, Patty. How's it going? Am I on time here? Let's see where we're at. 8:05 and it's 8:10. Nope, 5 minutes late. How do I do it? I can't talk and answer it, obviously, at the same time. Thanks a lot, Kai Miller. Missy L, hello to you. Amanda, how's it going? Hey, Bruce, nice to see you again. It's nice to see you again, too. Thanks so much, Amanda, for coming back. I appreciate it. Thanks for all of you who took the time to subscribe to the channel. It's also greatly appreciated. Can't thank you all enough for doing so. Mike Briner, thank you so much, bro. Thank you. I appreciate that, man. Thanks for the ongoing contributions and even the contributions way back, man, if I'm not mistaken. Your name's even on the videos, right? If I'm not mistaken. And I can't thank you enough, man. Really appreciate that. Thanks again, Peter. We have Heather Lee or Heather Leah. Or Leah. Love the name. First time I hear that name, actually. Oh, Scotland. Thank you very much. My amazing friends from Scotland, always. How is my friend Ralph Piolio doing? Hello, Gina. And family. Thanks, Ralph, for everything, man, for stopping by, coming to check in. Kate McLaughlin, how's it going? Thank you. Okay, were you saying, hurrah? I thought you were going, you're a hero. I thought you were screaming, oh my God, a hero. I'm kidding. Thanks, Kate. Kai says 10th. 10th is good too, Kai. For sure. Darla's in the house. Thanks, Darla. Uriel, ¿cómo ça va? Bruce, saludos, amigo. Yeah, todo. Tu canal. Uriel says hello to everyone on the channel. Muchas gracias. Bienvenido, Uriel. Awesome, awesome, awesome. God, that screen is bright. That could be something that's not helping either, the bright screens. Get a lot of screen time in my day, boy. Lots of screen time. Hey, JW Kirby, thank you so much for doing so, bro. Nice to see you, man. Thanks for stopping by. Oh boy, it's pretty late, man. Wow. Thanks a lot, Peter, for tuning in, man. Oh, I'm always pretty late then for you. Well, with this stream anyways. Wow. If you're like me, I'm a late owl, night owl. I was going to say late owl. Night owl, I'm always up. Judy Barker, hello again. Thank you so much, Judy, for coming back. Hope you guys and gals are enjoying the videos. Guys and gals, it sounds so like how to change guys and gals. Hey, guys and gals. Sound like howdy doody. Hey, boys and girls. It's a little creepy, eh? No, I'm not old enough to know what or who the hell howdy doody is, but I looked them up. Did so much researching. I think I know every episode or Sesame Street, like for kids, all the way back to the 30s or 1920s, even before television. Ralph, thank you so much, bro. So, yeah, listen, Kofi, I don't even know how I even remembered that one. Ralph, I have no freaking idea. But when you said it's like you did a Kofi, oh my God. Right away, I had forgotten about it totally. And then I remembered Trump on his Twitter writing it, which was Nothing wrong with it. FE. They're one beside the other, right? Are they? Yes, they are. So he slipped on one, right? But a lot of people got a good laugh with that. And then the other one fell up the stairs. So thanks, Ralph Piolio. Thanks a lot. Thanks again, Missy L. Forest Disclosure 818. Hey to you, man. Thanks for being here, my friend. Brown or red dwarf inbound? Well, you see, that's interesting. I'm going to have to show it again. I know some of you are going to probably be pissed off if when I show it. The trolls really don't like it when I show it. I caught an object going by the sun that I believe was planet-sized, and it was in 218. And when I filmed it, I was able to film clouds going over top of it. Those who have been following me for years know probably pretty much what I'm saying. It's only once I caught a large object like that. A second object I caught going in front of the sun, which was ginormous. It would have looked like the size of Jupiter, actually, going by the sun. But that one time that I caught, thanks again, Ralph. Thanks, everybody. That one time that I caught that big, bigger than this, but it was really big. So it was like a fist that was beside the sun. And I was able to catch clouds going over top of it, which actually proved that it wasn't a lens flare, because that's my goal. Every time I see something in the sky, I try to prove that it's not a lens flare. And I just show what's out there, right? Some things, patterns and trends. Somebody gets a UFO, jealous people or not, they will automatically say it's a bird or it's a satellite. I don't know why we all do that. It's like we're used to seeing what others say. And sometimes people are very careful when they comment on UFO channels. And I've seen thousands of times, lots of people that come here very often write, hope nobody laughs at me, but what if, that I hear that a lot. And it's like, if I said that every time I said a wacky theory, like the last live stream saying alien urine, I mean, you got to give or take what I say, guys. Okay. I am a funny guy there. There's theories and there's theories. What else can we do is theorize. There's nothing else that we can do when we see these objects. I'm not NASA. If not, I'd have a press conference. I was part of the first one, but I didn't show up. But anyways, you guys know the story. So I'd make my own press conference, and I'd be able to say, well, you guys would be able to watch me on the fake news, like CNN and ABC, NBC, and all that, and MSNBC. I'm not gonna name them all. That's pretty much all of them. And I'd be able to say 3 words and say it was real, and then everyone else. It's all a big show. Everything, the media, the news, and everything. When people go and comment, and but it works. It really works. It drags in other people to believe what's going on, and all they need to see is 5-10 people there on the sides, cheering on, even if they're paid actors. A lot of people don't know about the paid actors. They've been caught a lot of times. The news, how many times has the news been caught blurring out images? Or that time Biden was with the Nixons. Do you remember that? There was an image of Biden with the Nixons. The Nixons were this tall, and Biden was this tall. A quick adjustment on the photoshopping, they're getting to that point. But seen 3 brown dwarfs today. That's not funny, Jay Henry. Dude, I can't laugh at that. You know that. I'm not going to put you in timeout, but just don't say that anymore. Yeah, man, actually, no, dude. I am going to put you in timeout. That's very racist, dude. No, that's not cool, man. I have a lot of black people that come here. That's like me talking about planet Uranus and you just start making ass jokes. That's what I do, actually. But that's not racist. So, no, guys, please try not to be racist at all. I don't accept anyone's opinions being said here. I don't say them either. I keep my opinions for myself. I'm not racist, but if I was, I sure wouldn't be streaming it. That's for sure. Please. Thanks, guys. I do believe that. I wonder, is that what's rotating so many pics of that? It could, if you're talking about some of the things that I captured, I wonder if I could have captured a brown dwarf. That would be actually pretty incredible, I think. Pretty incredible. Thanks, Dorothy. Possibly. Ralph Piolio is in the house. Bruce, you may be on to something. I read that. Sorry. Just wanted to say it again. Hello, all you Gaia babies. Yeah. Or Gajas or Kojas or. Well, hell yeah, Missy L. Thanks, Darla. Appreciate that so much. Mr. Mike Briner and all contributors, thanks so much. If you're here watching the channel, you're definitely contributing. Ralph, everybody, thanks so much. I so appreciate it. Laughed my ass off. I got a broken clock. Got a broken clock that's having a different time now, and then but still broke. Yeah. Well, that's what you me. I'll tell you what. I've never seen any clock in the house, and I'm becoming like those clock people. I sort of have a couple of clocks here now. Actually, I just realized that. But they all have different times. I like it that way. I like them having different times. And I come down at one point, I look at that clock and I go, "Whoop, it's 11:30 on that clock. That means that clock's at 6:30 and the real time's 4:30. I do the math, you know. No, I'm just kidding. MMS, hello to you. Daddy Benny, thanks for coming back, brother. Hey, Bruce, how are you today, brother? I'm doing pretty good. Eyes are burning, but doing pretty good. Definitely some allergic reactions this week that I got a little bit worried about. A bunch of pimples and stuff on my cheek, guys. It was down in my ear. I didn't know what the hell was going on. So, who knows? Don't have any sore teeth or anything. I don't understand it. Just a crooked one. Age. Go look at what I looked like 5 years ago when I started this, and you'll see the stress I had during the 5 years of doing this. Just found my glasses. Yeah, that helps. I'll look better with the glasses, especially at 1 a.m. Thanks, Darla. Little Too Spicy. Love the name of that. Hi to you. Thanks for stopping by. Thanks again, Heather. I got a lot of UFOs. What's the time? 8:11. I'm still 10 minutes late. I'm keeping up. Got a lot of UFOs out here tonight in Pennsylvania, interacting with them with my laser pointer. Hey, awesome. Always, I don't have to tell you, just be careful. I'm always screaming it out there. I have a laser now, and since I'm seeing so many lights, I don't use it. But just be careful, There's no planes. It's for you. Neighbors, if they see you using the laser too, you got to be careful because they'll call cops. It's illegal here in Canada to use them, but I get it. When I go out in the woods and stuff like that, I bring it. It's good, but you just tell them that. The cop goes and say, "Listen, I'm just flashing UFOs." Then you'll get arrested. Probably think you're crazy, but Brucey Bruce, hey buddy, how's it going? Stan's Cave, nice to see ya. Carlos, thanks for being here, bro. Calvin Rudney, thank you. Rodrigo Sadzok, saludos desde Costa Rica. Thank you very much. Muchas gracias, Costa Rica. Yes, you guys. Got Costa Rica in the house. Sammy M, thanks for stopping by. Hey, Peter Hyde, how's it going, man? Thanks for stopping by, man. Last video was great. Thanks, Daddy Benny. Appreciate that, man. Really appreciate that. Jason Smith, what's up to you, bro? Nice to see you, man. Thanks a lot, alias. Not first, but still appreciated. Trust me, thanks a lot. 10th is the 9th, loser. Jamie Hall. Thanks for being here, Jamie. Hi, I'm kind of new here. Well, welcome. Thank you. I appreciate that. I think you're awesome. Hey, thanks a lot for taking the time, Jamie. You're more than welcome. I love you for it. And I just enjoy listening to your talk. You know a lot about what you do. Oh, thanks. That means a lot. I do a lot of research, and I try to do things right. I appreciate that. Just wonder why you ain't working for NASA. Ah, wow, Jamie Hall. I'll leave that comment up for the live stream if you guys don't mind. No, thanks a lot, Jamie. I appreciate that. It would be a dream, right? But in reality, I even said it. I said, maybe, not ever applying myself at a young age to get into space associations, I probably wouldn't have been able to do this because I wouldn't have been able to hide it if I would have seen this working on a big scope. I would have flipped out. I would have flipped out. definitely would have probably been in jail. Rich Williams, thanks so much, brother. Hey, Bruce, thanks for the contribution, man. Hey, Bruce, thank you for everything you do for all of us. Sincerely, Rich Williams, Astor, Florida, 31202, Central Florida. Thank you. I love you, bro. Thanks a lot, man. I appreciate that. Thanks for stopping in, man. Hope your day wasn't too rough. Peter Hyde, thank you so much, bro. Appreciate that, man. Thanks, you guys. And for those who didn't check the first live stream, I think at the 15 or 20 minute mark, there's maybe 10, 15 minutes that we look at a video or two. We look at 2 videos if you wanted to see what I was posting and rambling on about. So you can check that out. Thanks to all that did. I went to answer comments after the live stream and there wasn't any. There was only one. It took a while. Then comments started coming in. Thanks, Peter. Hey, Roy. Thanks very much. Norway's in the house. Welcome, bro. Thanks a lot, Norway. I appreciate that. Quadcopters, Puerto Rico. JC Quadcopters, Puerto Rico. Bienvenido. Thanks, man. Greetings, Bruce. As always, seeing the last video, this large shadow on the moon was huge. Greets from Puerto Rico. Muchas gracias, mi amigo. Thank you very much, you guys. One sec. I'll be right back, my friends. Check something. Oh, there we go. That's that. Sorry about that. So sorry about that, guys. Very, very, very sorry about that. So, hey, Jamie Hall, thanks again, for stopping by. All newcomers, I think it's really cool. Y'all take the time. Ralph Piolio, thanks, man. You sent me a comment, Ralph Piolio. Kofifi. That's they were all laughing at Trump for having said the guy's name coffee instead of or Kofifi, but he wrote Kof. Anyways, long story short, made me laugh. Hey, George, thanks, man. Thanks for the comments and everything too, bro. Really appreciate that, man. Bruce can't work for NASA because NASA never gives a straight out. Yeah, that's true. Thank you, Daddy Benny. Thank you. That's true. Hello, Bruce from Central Illinois. Thank you. Bradley, appreciate that, man. Illinois don't have Australian accents. I just added that in. Peter Hyde's in the house. Thanks, guys and gals, for stopping by. Really appreciate that. Working her ass off. Thanks, Darla. Casey, hello to you. Thanks for stopping in. Welcome, Casey. Can you please subscribe, Casey? Wouldn't that be sad, if I did it to everybody? With the whimpering face? If you like the work, you can subscribe. It's true. All of you can subscribe. It's absolutely free. Where it was a goal for me that January 1st would be at 100,000. I don't think we'll get there yet. But if we do one day, it's an amazing thing to have reached 100,000 people when I do one day. I know this. I reached over millions and millions of people, just not here. They don't come to the channel. But New Snickadas, he just posted a video of mine yesterday. And like after a few hours, got 30,000 views, got more subscribers, more people, more interest. And I think that's pretty cool. As a lot of you are sharing, also sharing the videos and everything, I can never be able to thank you all enough. Greatly, greatly appreciated. Yeah, that's right. Never a straight answer. I don't think they'll ever give one either. Probably not, eh? Hey, how's it going, brother? My brother Simon's in the house. Yes, Bruce, man, cool to see you. So, what the hell were you doing talking to the sky before? Were you talking to aliens? I saw that you got a couple of flashes. Very funny that you got flashes, eh? Because, well, I can let you all know. I filmed Jupiter last night, like for 10 minutes. I got two flashes, a real flash, right smack dab to the right of Jupiter, just a nice flash. Now, of course, there's lots of moons around Jupiter, 79 of them. It could be a moon flashing, but it looks different. It's not like a flashing star. It looks like something lit up like a UFO. And I saw also a bit higher, a couple more flashes. Tonight, cross your fingers that there's no clouds. I'll be outside for a good part of the night for sure, in and out, working on a video at the same time, filming outside. So hopefully we'll see something tonight. If you guys want to see something, just think of it and it'll happen. Think of something nice. Think of something nice. Tall can on me. Hey, my brother from another mother. Force Disclosure 818. I love you, bro. Thank you very much. You guys can check out Force Disclosure 818 also. He's a fanatic, just like me. Has amazing captures too, and he has videos, UFOs, a bit of everything. The moon, I think. Just go check it out and you'll see. Thanks, man. Appreciate that. Cindy Lou. I do too, Cindy Lou. Good news, he is coming back. And what happened, unfortunately, it was just unfortunate. I know some Americans that didn't even appreciate him, that said, if it was legitimate, at least, if everything was done legitimately, real voting numbers and everything, and it would have been so much more fair, because I thought really broke up the U.S. In so many ways. Now everything's going on in the States. Inflation with the immigration is just absolutely crazy. I don't know how many thousands of Haitians that they said now were they're Mexicans and everything. That's so sad. I understand. And the worst part of it is that some people really are going to the U.S. and with their families and are amazing people. And as many immigrants have always done in all the countries around the world, sometimes they really, really help the country's profit. Some of these people are intelligent. They become doctors. They're just good people and stuff. I understand that. I got nothing against it. But it makes no sense infiltrating a country like the way they're doing it. Makes no sense. They're even trying to make no-fly zones in Australia now with all the protests. And I don't know if you're all familiar, but there's a hell of a lot of protesting going on around the world. And I'll leave it at that. Against the mandate. Mr. Tony Brooks. Why do I have a flashback? What happened? I was supposed to tell you something, or you asked me. We talked about something before. I forget. Bruce, back with you. Thanks for getting back to me. Oh, that's it. I remember now. Jeez, bro. Today I tried to do too much. I tried to go in the emails. And what I'm starting to do now is I'm trying to go more often on Patreon, because a lot of people want me to go there more often. So I try to go more often, get more videos up. It's just all going to, that's why they started hacking my channel, because I was just about to explode and get out there and stuff. But I'm going to keep doing it as long as you all keep supporting the channel. Yeah, cool to see you too, Simon. Yeah, my pleasure, Tony. Thanks for the comments, man, and everything, bro. The support, the contributions, you're all contributing to the channel in so many amazing ways. Ralph Piolio. MMS, anyone see the CME last night? I did not. It's funny you say that. I was looking at the sun. I did film the sun. The last video was yesterday's sun in the afternoon. It was very active. Where are we at now? I think 21. I think it's 20. Is it 2877 or 2870? Something I don't even know. The flares are going up. I started filming the flares. Like one of the first ones was 2860. Now we're already up. We've already had 10, 15 flares since then. This weekend is supposed to get hit by some major G-storms, geomagnetic storms, and coronal mass ejections will occur. I can confirm it because yesterday I showed it in the video. Go back and look in the video. The sun, showing the sunspot on the east side of the sun. You see the lines, but on the west side of the sun, you could see the lines crossing themselves. And it looks like little U, like an upside down U horseshoe on the surface, and you see them over each other like that. And when they cross over like that, coronal mass ejections occur, solar flares, then coronal mass ejections, or geomagnetic storms. You got plasma clouds and just exploding out. That's I still think the sun has to be solid. They say it's ionized gas, right? Plasma. I don't know. And hydrogen and yeah, I'm not sure about that at all. Actually, 8:15 and it's 8:35. Always running late. I'm always running late. I'm gonna catch up here. Bruce, have you already read the recent updates on the rules on YT about the removing content that they consider false information, etc. Blah blah blah. Well, I got a lot, but which exactly? Recent updates on the rules on YT about the removing content that they consider false information. Yeah, I have been hearing a lot about it. I don't know if it's the same one that I heard, but they're saying, I'm looking at Kofifi again. I'm just thinking of that. They're saying that, I don't remember anymore what the last updates were about removing content that's not suitable. Yeah, I got something like that, seems to me, about if they're talking about that or something like that. They said nothing that had to do with the pandemic. I didn't get a strike, but I got a medical warning. Only doctors get that, I thought, but I guess not. And it's that stupid, eh? Somebody signaled it on the live stream, and I wasn't talking about it. And, just trolls again, most likely. Or glitches, YouTube glitches. There's plenty of those. Definitely plenty of those. Ray Mary, thank you very much. Caught 3 meteors falling tonight in the sky. That is awesome. I saw 4 of them yesterday with the naked eye, and I just looked at the footage. Unfortunately, I didn't get one. And where I was filming in the constellation over Jupiter, one went by over top of the camera. A really nice long one. But there's probably going to be more. I didn't check. There's got to be meteor showers. It must be because of that. If not, it's the sun. It is definitely the sun, I believe, that is spitting out a whole bunch of stuff, definitely, at us. I've seen a star separate the other night, and I wasn't sure what it was. Figured it was extraterrestrial. Oh, damn right. A UFO stationary far out looks like a star. You won't see the difference at all. So if that object moves by, is moving really slowly, we might not even see it when you think of it, eh? Time 8:16. I'm still trying to catch up. Jay Keller, thank you very much. Thanks, Peter Hyde. Jay Keller says, everyone thinks we're the only thing in space. Hard to believe we're alone. Yeah, exactly. I disagree on the people that think that we are alone. Like, no way in hell can we be alone. There's so many stars and solar systems out there that have the same oxygen on the planets, and some of the planets are even bigger, like Europa. Hey, they talked about even Europa and all that. These are all livable areas, planets. I'm pretty sure there must be loads of beings, and probably, hopefully, very similar to us. I don't know about that, but hopefully they are. I know one that swears sweaty camera lens means orbs. Swears sweetie camera lens means orbs. I got orbs here. Plenty of orbs. UFO is UFO. If you think you know what it is, sure, you can make an argument. Exactly. It's an unidentified flying object. What was that? Didn't see it? No. Could be a black triangle. It could be a black dwarf. It could be a brown dwarf, right? In reality. But that's why ufologists, anyways, I study in ufology, we try to show signatures and traits of the UFOs, heat signatures, anything that shows that they're displacing space or time at a quick pace. And we're looking for proof that the objects that we're seeing are, not satellites. Or I was lucky enough to capture UFOs leaving the surface of the moon and even lifting up smoke off of the surface. That I was sure, like, I was that naive 5 years ago, or almost 6 now, starting the 6th year. I said, definitely that's going to go in the news. Everyone's going to flip out when they see that. But I didn't expect Big Brother to be watching that much, that there's that much suppression in the way people can communicate with themselves. When I used to be doing photography and sharing my pictures everywhere, I had no problems. But when I started sharing pictures of space and videos of space with UFO topics, and things started getting really weird. Like, I'm a person on social media. I've never, since I've had this channel, have I ever been able to comment on news channels except for random channels. Like Fox News, I can, but it's the only one I can. But you know what? It's the only news I had never commented on, and now I'm able to. I can't comment on anonymous official channel. It's like I'm blocked. It's a scary thing, and we obviously know anonymous official did not block me. I hope not. They don't know me, right? Why would they block me? So when I go there and comment and I say I'm blocked, hacks, even the hackers themselves, it shows when they're hacking, because their channels look bummed out. There's things that occur on their channel that somebody smart enough, an intelligent hacker wouldn't know exactly when somebody's hacking someone, maybe by certain patterns or trends that happen on the channels. The theory of evolution is just a theory. Exactly. Science is just a theory. I've always said it. Science itself is just a theory. The theory of why we are here. Not me all, but all. The theory of Bruce C's all. Boy, that'd be a good theory. Short book. Nalarino, thank you. Welcome, you guys. Thank you very much. Moving right along here. Hola, Bruce. Muchas gracias. Te saluda cordialmente desde Londres, provincia de Catamarca, Argentina. Muchas gracias. Thank you very much. Bienvenido, my friend, or bienvenidos. La familia. I missed that one. Saliva, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you. Whoever blocked someone, if there's problems, you do what you guys think. Jersey, I hope it's you that's back, man. I know you were having problems, my brother. And also, all of you, just a heads up, Jersey Dolphins left before and said he had to readjust and change his password because he was having problems. So if ever Jersey Dolphin does something trippy here, it's not him, because Jersey Dolphin's a cool guy. And don't worry, guys, don't block Jersey Dolphins there. I'm just telling you, he had problems with his channel. So if he does something haywire, it's definitely not him. Hey, gracias, Chunka. Thanks again, eh? The mainstream media, mainstream media has started talking about solar activity now, Bruce. Yes, I just noticed that, and just now, very recently, I'm excited in a way, even though it is dangerous. I'm excited that they're going to start talking about it there. The Reality by J Rocco. Thank you for being here. I didn't see you, my brother. Thanks a lot. Yeah, that's about time they start talking about that. Trust me. I try, Jersey Dolphins. Thank you. I stop in time to time, and I'm subscribed. Hey, Ray Mary, thank you very much. I love you for it. That means a lot. I was teasing you before, just being an ass, but no, I definitely appreciate it. Mickey Scott, did I say? What did I say? I said the Nixons. I'm sorry about that, Mickey Scott. Oh my God. Good thing I saw you say that, because I was going to go with that one. Boy. Yeah. Biden took a picture at one point with the Carters, and the Carters were small, not the Nixons. I'm sorry. I mixed up presidents there. I mixed up quite a few terms there, I think. Actually, Nixon wasn't that far off, right? Was he? Wasn't he? I guess. Yeah, I'm always being an ass. Sorry, guys. I'm an Indian woo woo, not the dot head. Oh, okay. Right? Get it? The dot head. Gee, did you have to say it that way? Yes, I have Indian blood too. Definitely. My grandmother even more, my mother too. And but no, I have no papers or anything of it though. I tried to connect a lot with the Indians around here, but it's a little hard. It was hard for me to connect with some of them. I don't know why. Divot rods always have good work. Thanks for exposing what the government don't. Thank you so much. Don't wanna that we not now all that we wanna that we not now all the expose that you present to everyone. My respect. Thank you so much for that and for having people like you to tell the truth. Wow. Thank you very much, Divot Rods. Welcome. Thank you very, very much. It's very thoughtful of you. Love you for it. Wow. Gentlemen. Thanks, Darla. Thanks a lot, Alias. There are changes in the air. Look up and see. Changes in the air and changes in the air down here. This is my third month. Not for very long, but all day today. I've been, and I never get that feeling like looking around my back, looking behind me, like something's not necessarily wrong going to happen, but there's something not right. And I'm one to pick up on things. And when something happens, yeah, watch a piano fall on me while I'm doing the stream. But seriously, I pick up on a lot of things sometimes, and sometimes it just gets me deranged. When you pick up on something, you can't try to sound it out because you'll be wrong. Just go with the vibe you got. Don't try to understand the vibe because you're not going to be able to get. Anyways, I understand what I'm saying. So, do you think the brown dwarf is new to our solar system, or are we just now aware? Beth, I'm going to take a guess, and of course, it's just theory because that's what we do. We theorize. I would say that take a guess to say that puppy was here for a long time, maybe always, or possibly maybe it came into the solar system um, during the time, like I don't know, Oumuamua was coming in from interstellar space. Do you remember, Beth, and all of you? I would say about 2 years ago, where they talked about three objects in Earth's lower orbit. There were three objects, and we're not talking about around the sun, we're talking about around Earth. They said that there were three objects that were stationary. Then you got to wonder, stationary. Asteroids aren't stationary. They're tumbling and rumbling and they're going along, right? Those objects were stationary in lower Earth orbit. So where are they? So what stays stationary around Earth? Nothing. Satellites would have to be in geostationary orbit, or what is it called? Is that it? Geostationary orbit? Satellites, when they die, if you want, they go to an area constellation and they stay there, and they're in, I think, geosynchronicity with Earth. I'm not sure, but they're geostationary, meaning they stay there. So if you look at the planet, if the planet's turning, that is moving with the planet. It's not going around the planet. It's moving around with the planet. It's a geostationary orbit. And that's where satellites go to die, they say. So yeah, I think possibly it's something that's already in our solar system, Beth. But here's the thing: it could be something that just came in. It could be something gigantic that just came into the solar system. And if the sun is reacting the way it is, that could be what pulled it in here. Listen, we've been watching solar flares for the past month and a half. that I've never done before. And all of a sudden, there's a big brown dwarf in the solar system. If you go back in the community only 3 to 4 weeks, you will see that I said at least 16 times leading up to today that the sun is going to attract large objects into the solar system. It does. It did with Oumuamua. It did with a whole bunch of other objects, So I do believe it's one or the other, but I really tend to maybe think, yep, it's probably something that was already here. Hey, hola, bienvenido, amigo. Muchas gracias. Comentarios? I don't even know if that's a word. I think it is. Thanks, man. Muchas gracias for supporting this mi canal de investigación. I need a slap in the face because I got to get my Spanish out. I'm working on it, Miguel. I'm studying Spanish more so I can speak to you guys a lot better. Thanks again, man, for supporting the channel. As always, I have a lot of Spanish-speaking people that come to the channel now. Bienvenido, bro. Yep, changes in the air. So that was a good one, Beth. Thanks again for asking that one. 8:21, so I'm running a bit late here. I have 1770 MMS. It keeps perfect time and date from 1760. Oh, you beat the hell out of me, boy. I got one from very, very old. I would say beginning of the 1800s, end of the 17s. Maybe not. But yeah, 1760, that's incredible. Nice numbers on that, I bet you. Yeah, it holds time. So does mine. Holds a really good time when you're level. You got to get it level. It was a gift from my mom, and it was refurbished and everything. So thanks, Kai. J Rocco's in the house. Penso se viviamo in un universo. In universo. I'm gonna have to look that up. Actually, I'm sorry, I didn't understand, Alper. Viviamo in un universo. I think we are living in a universe that is alive. I think that's what he said. See, I hope so. Thank you, Alberti. Mauricio Ruiz, Alpicuata. Cueta, no. I'm sorry, I ruined that one. Hello. Thanks a lot, my friend. Mauricio Ruiz Aspicueta. Aspicueta. Yeah. I love different languages. I'm always trying to pronounce the words, the names properly. I wish you guys could respond verbally here. That'd be pretty cool. Oh my God. That'd be loud, eh? All of us just talking over one another. Pretty please like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. Yes. If you want to know when I'm posting a video, because I post sometimes every day. So if you don't know when the next day is, well, you may as well click on the bell. I'm posting as often as I can, but if I don't post for a day or two, at least if you click the bell, you won't have to bother to come and look if you don't have the time to do so. Thanks, Darla. Keep with the best image of the space. Thank you, David. Thanks a lot, my friend. I appreciate that, man. Chain-driven clock. Bruce, amazing footage. Thank you, Simon, of Craft on the Moon shooting. Bruce, awesome. It's incredible, bro. It's incredible and it's scary, man, because these objects are huge and they're hiding like right in front of us. So some people tell me the moon must be closer to Earth than they say. Yeah, but when you see how freaking small the things are on the moon, they're really small. But then again, Bessel Crater is that long and it's 9 kilometers. And 9 kilometers with my scope is only that long. So when you see a UFO that big, you say, great, it must be like 5-10 kilometers wide. I've not seen any lights bigger than that on the moon, that's for sure. That's right. Yeah. Well, there. Yeah, there you go. You said it, guy. That's true. But for me, age isn't a factor. It's never been. Bruce, my buddy, uses work software, and we found out the hacker that was hacking me is a low-level gamer. Yeah, man. Well, guess what? I'm happy you found that out. And I'll tell you what, low-level gamers are the ones that are hacking YouTube. People that are gaming on PlayStations, they're the ones hacking into computers and stuff like that. Remember that girl in the States was 12 or 14 years old and she hacked into the nuclear plant? She wrote like boo or something on the nuclear in like this private page to launch things. She's sitting there like, hello? Jeez. Okay. Dragon, yeah, we saw 9/11 how much protection they had, eh? Dragon Sage. Hello to you. Thank you. Thanks, Dragon Sage. Hey, Ontario, Canada in the house. Welcome. Thanks a lot. Appreciate that. Mauricio, muchas gracias. Desde Mexico. Thanks a lot, man. Mauricio, thank you so much. Thanks, Don Spawn. I appreciate that. Keep on rocking, and your spare will always be forced to be reckoned with. Damn right. I appreciate that. Thanks, man. Thanks again, Rich Williams and everybody, for all the help, you guys. Jody Joe's in the house. 8:24 and 8. No, I'm still running late. Let's get up there. Thanks again, Peter Hyde. Get up there. I'm going up. Sab the Seeker. Hello, brother. Yes, sir, man. Scrolling down. What time now? 8:25. I'm getting there. We have you are the best. Thanks, man. Exposing all the secrets. Thank you so much, David Rods. I appreciate that, my friend. It means a lot. I'll be honest with you guys. That's the energy. When you guys encourage me like that, I get really hyped and I let loose. Yeah, exact. Thanks, Ray. Cameron Payne, how's it going? This guy's hilarious. We have a couple of videos with clouds, balls that become aircraft. This guy's hilarious. We have a couple of videos with clouds, balls that become aircraft. Can I have a hit of that? That's strong shit, girl. Or maybe I misunderstood, but anyway. Insult. Okay, let me see. No, I'm kidding. I feel dumb right now. I'm a night owl on nights off from Denny's. Love looking at the sky, see many weird objects. Bradley, it's incredible. There's always something up in the sky. Always something up in the sky. Thank you very much, Dragon Sage. Ontario, I appreciate that, my friends. My neighbors in Ontario. Hey, thank you, you guys. Look at all these normal people here. That's awesome. Big problem is that people with knowledge ain't giving straight answers. Yep, you're right about that. And those guessing claim they're right. Just say, yeah, that's true. You're absolutely right about that. It's, like me, for example, the hard part for me is that I have my idea of religion and God, like everybody does, whether you're an atheist, whether you're spiritual, whether you consider yourself religious. In reality, those are just labels that we're giving each other. But it's true. Like you said, the big problem is the ones that have a lot of knowledge, they're not giving us the straight answers. And they might obviously be hiding a lot from us. And like you said, those guessing, well, often they will think they're right. You have to be open-minded on things. That's like me. Up on the moon, I get a lot of people that tell me I'm filming spit on the screen and stuff like that. I'll never agree with that. It's not. But some people tell me it could be drones going to the moon visiting ancient structures. And I'm annoying because I repeat that all the time. And it can be. It absolutely can be. I do believe that maybe they could also be living there. But again, just theoretical. I asked a resident that worked at NASA. He was in the nursing home. Said he was a lot. He saw a lot of anomalies on radar. That must have been. Listen, yeah, not our Earth ships. He called them. Yeah, blips. Yeah, that's what they call them. That's what they had to call them too. There's some people, Beth. I know that he passed away actually very recently, a couple of years ago. I know most of his family members, and I was working with him. He was on an Apollo mission. I just can't mention his name. I have before, but I'm not going to mention it. I'm not allowed mentioning which Apollo mission he was on, but he did the oxygen packs for some very well-known astronauts in the 60s or 70s, I'll say. And this guy had a grade 7 or 8 education. He designed something himself, like this was like a class project, right? But those people believed really strongly that they went to the moon, whether they did or not. There, I'm just saying, these people at NASA would have been hidden, even if they did not go to the moon. They would never have known it, unless they were actually there on the craft with them. No one probably would ever know. But it's interesting all the same to think about it. Everything that they see on the radar, they see it now. Military in which state? I think it's California. Says every single day he sees a UFO show up, a craft, not lights, not phenomena, a real alien, what looks like an alien craft or unknown vessel, UFO, shows up every single day. And this guy drives a jet. That's, for me, is absolutely incredible that they're seeing that much. The UFO report, the Pentagon, the 3 branches of military are being quiet right now because the pandemic's raging and stuff like that. They think they're probably going to get away with not speaking about stuff, but people are curious. Somebody in the last live stream told me people seem to be getting less curious this month. Yeah, but I think it's more that people are worried about the other things that are going on, right? Some excuse the expression, some shit happens, so they create another diversion, and then people will divert their attention, to that other problem, and that other problem will become a big issue, and then the other things are just little problems. Look at what happened in Afghanistan. Very sadly, unfortunate, the children and adults, I think even American citizens or people that had worked with Americans, that Biden did a hit. Well, that hit killed some family members of innocent people that were transporting water bottles. But so much is going on with the pandemic, so they're transferring all the worries elsewhere. So people are still thinking about it, but news media are part of the hush of everything. So they never re-mentioned that again. They forcefully mentioned it once, and that was it. They didn't mention it again. But how many times did they brag about Trump for the silly little stupid things that they were talking about that he was doing? Silly, stupid little things that he was doing there. And they were like hooked up on that. Tam Tam, thank you so much. Whoop, she just disappeared. Thank you, Tam Tam, for generous contributions. BHO Promotions, hello. From McAllen, Texas. Texas in the house. Thank you very much. I do too, Beth. Love mysteries. Absolutely love mysteries. Why are we praying? Oh, we don't have to pray, man. Oh, you mean in general? Okay, I thought you meant like praying for something like right now. I don't know why we're praying. Where was I? Tam Tam. Yeah, I was going to say thank you. Video here. I have something really cool that others may know what is occurring. I'm pretty confident those tiny gray aliens are just biological bodies that house souls. I like that one too. TV the ET. I like that theory, man. I'm pretty confident those tiny gray aliens are just biological bodies that house souls and therefore able to travel through space interdimensionally. I love that. Thank you very much for sharing that theory with us. That's the good stuff. Yeah, I believe that, Sinks a lot. Teeming with life, the cosmos. Definitely. Poached potato. I like that one. Teresa, be kind. That was pretty funny, actually. I needed that one. We communicate on many levels all the time. One love, brother. You're either connected or you're not, right? Either you're in or you're out, man. That's how it is. Justin, I'm ashamed to say I do too. Honestly, I'm the pleasant hermit. I could be a hermit. I could live with 50 people. I could live either way. Just as busy either way, whether I'm with 50 people or alone, even more busy sometimes. Haven't even had the chance to talk to myself yet. I could binge watch all the stuff I want. Damn right. With the lockdowns, yeah, that's probably why my channel's still up, man, because of the lockdowns. Absolutely true. Banned for life from Twitter in 2016. Sorry to hear about that. 219. Me here. Year 2. Totally banned. Love you, Trump. Talked about Trump so much that to ban me, imagine. Was awesome, Aurora Borealis. Roy, thank you. Here in Norway last night. Don't know if you have that in Canada, but they say that comes from sunstorms. Very pretty. It was awesome, Aurora Borealis. Yes, we have them here. Haven't seen it in a long time though. It's been a long time I haven't seen it. Aurora Borealis, and at the same time, yeah, Roy, it is because of the sun. Even inside of the clouds, Zombie Apocalypse. You all know Zombie Apocalypse. He got lights roaming around in the cloud, like flashlights. Looked like flashlights were in the clouds. I don't know if it's that he got. I mean, it could be. Listen, maybe he got UFOs too there. I'm just saying that there's a weather phenomena that explains on the sun, not on the sun, that is caused by the sun, solar radiation. It's seen in the clouds, and you lucky to see the aurora. I haven't seen that in years, my friend, but I have seen it here. Beautiful blues, beautiful greens, yellows, and a little bit of purples in the sky right in front of me, literally right over Montreal in the 90s, though, and early 90s, late 80s. When it started towards 2000, I didn't see it anymore. Aurora Borealis, I missed that. Hey, thanks, Peter. Bruce, people are hearing strange sounds in the sky again. Could it be frequencies caused somehow by Earth? Or do you think, I love that one, or do you think maybe it's something else? Peter, thanks for asking me that, man. Let me scroll down. Can I see that comment on the bottom? There we go. 9:06. All right, I put myself on time. ZG, hello. Nobody from my family wants to talk to me. I frighten them. Dragon Sage. I'm getting there. I'm getting there. I hear you on it, though. Touchy situation sometimes with families. When some of the kids get into things, sorcery, witchcraft, whatever, dark things, the unknown. I've always been intrigued by all of that, the unknown. And sometimes people, they push back, And some people go all out and add black lipstick, maybe some tattoos all over the face or something. Look really deranged, sitting there with your beer bottle. Tattoos, I try to keep it low key a little bit. Being an ass. Bruce, people are hearing strange sounds. Yeah, well, that's could be frequencies. I think so. Definitely frequencies more than a large object, or a large object. Imagine this. This is what I thought once, Peter. It flipped me out. Imagine a large celestial object that is outside of the solar system that is so bloody huge that it's racing towards the solar system. And as it's racing towards the solar system, it's pushing the wind in front of it. You can hear the screeching sound of, it's like if it was the end of the world and there's a big ass asteroid or meteor coming to Earth, and we'd hear that sound as it's approaching. I mean, would it not be freaky? Or, like you say, the frequencies. Could it be HARP? Eh? Hadron Collider opening up portals. I don't know if that was a true story, but I read some really mysterious things that they're playing with dark matter. They're playing with black holes and portals. Just lo and behold, it just so happens science now are actually studying so much about black holes, which is absolutely crazy. Linny, thank you so much, Linny. Thank you. Thank you very much. And Tam Tam before, thank you also, which it's like all of a sudden she disappeared. Like to hear about your grandfather. Julie, I don't see her anymore. Oh, there she is. Thanks, Tam Tam. She gave me a contribution, and I didn't. The box disappeared. You have encouraged me to talk about what my grandfather knew about what was happening on the dark side of the moon. It's nice to know people do believe. Tam Tam, people. Oh, Tam Tam. Didn't you mention that to me about a couple of months ago, like couple months ago, or something of the same thing? You had given me maybe a little bit of a mention at, or maybe it's not even you. I think it was, but more and more people are talking about what's on the dark side, and there's nothing you can say here, Tam Tam, that are going to make people laugh at you. I think I've said pretty much everything. If you go to the first live stream, okay, if that I was showing a creature, it looked like a biological creature letting off gases on the moon. I said maybe that's alien urine. So don't feel so bad. I said a lot of crazy stuff here. Me too. You got to give or take. Like I say some funny things at the same time. Trolls pick up on that. I can't believe Bruce thinks that it's urine. Thank you very much, Tam Tam, for a generous contribution, which I don't see, by the way. Disappeared. Bruce, are you streaming a 24-hour stream tonight? No. It's you, eh? Every time. Hey, it's 9/11. Every time is this like a month and a half that I keep promising you that I'm going to do a night stream? You're the one, right? I think. And then I said, who did I say? Oh, it was him. Comes back. Don't even have anything to drink, not even any water, cold water, or anything. Dare I say that I'm going to do it this week, though? I think we should. A 24-hour stream? Whoa, hang on there. I wonder what that would do, a 24-hour stream. I'd have to take my break and eat in front of you all. That'd be funny. But I am going to do a night stream, though. That's for sure. We are all infected with parasites. Is covered to direct blame. Yes, I believe that. And keep people inside. Yep. Pancreatic, liver cancer, heart failure. Yes. You're absolutely right about that. I know it. I know. Yes, Dragon Sage. No, I know that that's all going on. Definitely. I know that that's all going on. Yeah, some shit is happening. I'll tell you that. That's definitely what's going on. I just hope people know about the depopulation and Bill Gates. This, Guidestones, Georgia Guidestones. This is all very real. CDC and stuff. I mean, I want to talk about it. I can't. 15 minutes on a live stream, I spoke about tau, but everything, all the way from the spike proteins all the way to the bitchin' facts. And it took 15 minutes for me to get medical strike. That was it. Boom. Let's say. Well, you can talk to us anytime you want, Tam Tam, about your grandfather. You can open up anytime you feel fit. So what happened? The Hermit, yes. All about that. Introspection, yes. But always shining their light for others to find their way. Yep, exactly. Fairy frequency. How's it going? There's a good frequency. Thanks again, Lenny. I like that one. I gotta get a laugh out of that one. During Lions Gate portal on Sun in August 1st, accidentally captured audio and pictures of gray aliens torturing fairies. They were literally calling out to God for help and forgiveness. I shit myself. What the hell? CG, dude. Are you smoking the ammo? Oh, 2027? If I make it to there, be sure as hell I'll already be living in a cave. Here in Canada, I can only imagine how many Canadians are going to F off into the woods, the deep woods. Some of us will live and we'll get through the mosquitoes and the bears if there are any mosquitoes anymore. Second year here, no mosquitoes. Did you know that? Don't know about you people in Ontario, around Canada, and your other countries. Here we have a lot of mosquitoes. They're very, very bad. You go outside, you will die if you stay outside in the woods overnight. You can die from getting so many stings, but none for the past 2 years, actually. You tell me about that, man. Damn right. Same here. Oh, I've heard of that too. Have you ever captured on video? What time? 9:07, 9:15. Doing not too bad. Have you ever captured on video of the pyramid-shaped craft, like what the U.S. Navy released night vision video of by chance? Yeah, absolutely the same thing. Very similar. What seems to be the same thing. Um, I put it on one of the recent videos. I caught it during a partial eclipse. It was a triangle that went by in a frame of the video of an object going by, but I was able to capture. I found it looked similar, but now you're saying pyramid shaped. It really was pyramid shaped, eh? That object. I'd say I caught the same thing. It looked exactly the same. I did the comparison with the real image in a couple of last videos, and but that was 2 years ago, though. That was 2 years ago. Thank you, Julie. Yeah, same here, Julie. I want to hear about that. Got to take the dog out. See you later, Bruce, and Darla, and all folks. Peace, brother. I love you, Simon. Keep the eyes up in the sky, man. CH Yokum, have you ever captured on video of the pyramid shape? I just read that. Sorry about that. So sorry about that. Hey, Kermit the Frog's here. Yay. I do that every time. I'm sorry. Stronger than me. Kermit Clemens, thanks, brother. Thanks for coming back, man. I heard a horn sound 2 days ago here in South Carolina. Okay, like the sounds, right? I haven't heard that in a while here, and I never heard it like we heard. Was it in China or something? You know, it was like, it was like death. It was like hell. And one, it sounded like someone had a violin stick, and well, they don't call it a stick. I don't play violin. Had one of the sticks that they played a violin with, and they were they were on an open piano, rubbing it on the strings. Some people were hearing loud noises like that. So you know what? It's friction. And you know what made me laugh? I said this a long time ago, and I got a lot of good laughs because it is a good laugh. It's funny. Imagine if it's Earth or the moon rotating back into a different position. So they had to turn the gears of the moon, and all the UFOs that we saw going to the moon and all those lights on the surface are just greasers. They're grease heads, grease monkeys. They're there with grease in their UFOs, and they fly over the giant gears, and with the UFOs, they let the grease fall over the gears, and then the oldest gray alien in the center of the moon turns on the breakers. There's like 6 gray aliens because the breaker's like this big, you know, and then they make the gear turn on the moon. What's that noise we're hearing? You think you guys have a big imagination? I started off by wanting to be a cinematographer, you know, to make films. Then I started filming aliens on the moon. So it was like, aliens on the moon. My grandfather retired from the Air Force and told us that extraterrestrials live there just as we live on Earth. And you know what? That is something that a grandfather would would say to his family so that you guys would know the whole truth. And in reality, it wasn't evasive. It was maybe not even frightening. It was just like a natural thing, you know? And I believe it. I believe your grandfather's absolutely right. And he's not lying. He didn't tell anyone about it. You could be sure he didn't talk about it with his friends, maybe some really close friends, but that's all that they could do. They talked to their families, and that's probably all that they could do. Margaret Leach, thanks for being here. Noises in the sky could be the solar winds hitting the ionosphere. Just my thoughts. Wonderful theories. I love them. Absolutely. You know what would be really cool is that it started playing a song like na 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 hey, turning the planets. Like you got a DJ on the planets, like turning Jupiter. Whoop 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 whoop. No, okay. It's this is what the research has done to me. It's that anything that I'm going to find out now, it's not going to surprise me. When they tell us that, I don't know, gray aliens are really nuns and they started the churches here, I'm going to say, thought so. There's nothing surprising anymore with all the crazy stuff. It could be something inside of Earth. Maybe a gigantic ancient train that is in the center of the Earth that goes all along the circumference of Earth and that travels the people to the inner Atlantis inside of Earth. And when that train's going around the tracks, again, I'm going to have the grease monkey UFOs that are there greasing the tracks, building the tracks back up, right? And then we hear the train taking off slowly for the first time after like 1,100 years. It sounded like metal on metal. It sounded like a massive metal beam that was being crushed or bending. That's the sound that metal does. That's what it sounds like when you're hearing all these noises in space. It's really trippy. Hey, Bruce Mello, electronic soundscapes, generative music is coming to my channel soon, and live streams of creative tracks. Smoke this. Thanks for sharing that, man. And once you do get all installed and you're all set up, let me know, man. I'll give you a shout out, man. Get some people over to your channel once you're all set up. Hope people will go and see it, man. As I will. Thanks, bro. All good men will never be affected. I hope so. I hope so. That's what they say. I hope I'm good. Lenny, thanks again, eh? You said it, fairy frequency. Frequency is everything. Everything has a frequency. Everything has a frequency. Dana Shiver. I thought I smelt some melting butter. Thank you, Dana Shiver. I love you to pieces. It's all the book, bro, again, bro. So and so on. Yep. That's right, Kai. Hey, thank you very much. You can say a great big hello to our friend Cliff High. I appreciate that. The Woo Team. Jean-Claude Beyond Mystic 003. Third time. See, I've never been able to do 3 interviews with him in a row without him changing his channel. Every time I go back to his channel, it's a new channel. Keeps getting his channel taken down. Too bad. Has some interesting videos too. It's good connecting with people. Parasupernatural. Yes. Love it. Love that. It's an interesting and scary subject. And the ones that are really into the unknown, no matter how scary or dreadful an event is, the more exciting and the more passionate we become when it happens. That's my story. You don't get scared. You get incredibly excited because you understand even less, but you want to get even more. It's like a high. It is a high. Intergalactic Beastie Boys. Now you're getting into my little vibe there. Absolutely. Absolutely. The Pointer Sisters. What would they look like on the moon? 3 little gray aliens. Give it to me, give it to me, give it to me. Singing their asses off. Not one star out here. I'm loving in the driveway recording, and it starts raining. No stars there, you, eh? I have no stars here either. Not in the house because I'm not outside. When I go outside, I'll have stars though. Hopefully they're out. I hope they're out. Those of you around Montreal, uh, binoculars, anything you have, take a look outside where Jupiter is. Jupiter's the brightest star. Well, it's going to be in the south, I believe, and not Venus, but we're talking Jupiter. And look all up over top of Jupiter and to the right around Jupiter going downwards. And that's where I'm seeing the flashes. I'll show it in the next video. I was able to capture a flash that was, I'd say maybe 2%, 3% the size of Jupiter. Jupiter's ginormous, very, very big. Lots of stuff going on in Jupiter's constellation too. They say that Jupiter, are they not talking about another object that hit Jupiter or something? Maybe that's the explosions that we're seeing. So it could actually be another object around Jupiter. Guys, how many objects are hitting Jupiter right now, or being pulled in by Jupiter because it's so close to the sun too? I mean, if we're getting stuff from the sun and flying by over our heads, and it's like, how far away is it? So bloody far away, millions of miles or kilometers. So how come we're getting stuff flying from the sun coming here? Doesn't make any sense to be that far. The thing. Dana Shiver, thank you so much. Wow. I love you for it. Smack it if you haven't yet. That would hurt. Oh, the button. Yes. Yes, if that's what you mean. Love you, Dana. Thank you so much, you guys. Led Zeppelin. Oh, yes. Definitely. On the Moon. Yeah, I'm a big Led Zeppelin fan. Used to play all the songs Led Zeppelin back in my God, I feel old saying the day. 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23 years old. 24, 25, I got really busy, but from 18 to 25, that was my time to start playing the guitar. And I did everything, dude, from 1958 to 2000. It was just one after the other. Everything except for, Bee Gees and a couple of the ones where I didn't touch, but a lot of the piano I was doing back then with the guitar. But Led Zeppelin was one of them. Stevie Ray Vaughan, Eric Clapton. I don't know how long I bromance with those guys playing music. It was absolutely incredible. That sounds so gay, but the music they played. Pink Floyd really got to me. Jimi Hendrix, all those songs, played every single one of them. All the popular ones, and then the Eagles and all the groups and everything of all the songs that I love playing. I had the chance of being able, I can say that I can play 225 songs that I learned maybe from the past. And that's it. That's plenty of songs. And what I do is I always go back and I listen to the same songs because I like the same songs. When you like a song, you stick with it. Sweet Madam Blue, I played that till I got sick of it. Learned all the notes. Those were awesome times. Life did definitely go by really fast. Those were awesome times. I miss playing with my band too. Really miss playing with my band. Jim Shoots. Thanks, bro. Thanks, Jim. Thank you very much, man. Love you for it. Saw a lot of planes today. Hey, here, Kermit, here too. Thanks again, guys. Appreciate that so much. Also, Jim and Dana, thanks everybody. Yeah, lots. Kermit here too, all month. The planes here are crazy. I see a lot of planes that diverted on their regular trajectory. I had planes on the outskirts of me, a very small airport in Salaberry to Valleyfield. Very small for small planes. You got 3 to 6 planes going there a day. Well, maybe more, but at night, maybe 2 or 3 planes, 3 to 6 planes. To Montreal, from Toronto to Montreal, I was not on that path. It was off to the outskirts on the right here, which is in the south, going across from me. But since the last 2 weeks, they have the planes often passing right over the house, like right over my house, and I've never seen them before. And at one point, I saw one after the other for 10 minutes. I said, "Holy crap!" And for real, I didn't. I mean, I didn't know, but yeah, planes are literally this far apart all the time, and they're coming in on certain lines. I had not seen that before. But when they change it, Kermit, that's when they do the friggin' chemtrailing. That's when they start chemtrailing. So when they're chemtrailing over the St. Lawrence, the planes aren't there because they'd have problems. So they divert all the chemtrails and they come over where I am in the farmland and they head to Montreal. I'm stuck right on Montreal. I'm just on the outskirts. That's what they do. I was targeted around that same time, but I wouldn't hear ringing. I was hearing hordes of orcs and zombies roaring and laying waste to city. Zombies. Okay, I'll tell you what. If ever I hear zombies, I'm gonna kill them. If I see any zombies, I'm gonna kill them. I don't know. I don't want them walking around the streets. Welcome, Lori. Prenny, this is a great channel. Thank you so much, Beth. Family, share it with your friends. Love you, Beth. Love you so much, you guys and gals. There I am again on the guys and gals for supporting this amazing channel. This channel is keeping me sane. Earth here. Thanks a lot, Tam Tam. Yes, definitely. Thank you so much for sharing that with us. A beautiful family memory. It's a very private, personal memory, but you do. I'll tell you what, you're gonna make a lot of people very happy. And for me, I get a little a fluttering in my heart when you tell me that because it's more truth, right? From real people, right? Which is the fun part. Thanks again, Jersey Dolphins, for everything, my brother. This place? Yes. If you mean this place channel or this world, either way, yeah. We're living in a clown world. It, I do hope you're not talking about the channel. But then again, um, this channel is fucking bizarro world too. Come to think of it. Hey y'all, crawlFace is in the house at 9:11, and I see it at 9:32. Don't hold it against the straights out there. They're scared. That's all. Oh yeah, they're scared. Everyone's scared. Trolls equal biological creatures letting off gases. Thanks, Force Disclosure. When I was young, they called me a space cadet. Now I'm a galactic admiral. Oh Jesus Christ! It's a little bit of a difference. I honestly hope, I really do hope one day, for whatever the reason or however the hell that would happen, to be able to meet each and every one of you once, but all at the same time at a nice gathering with like burgers and beer or something. Be awesome, eh? All of us get together and have an amazing powwow. Oh, powwow. No, not for everybody, but thanks, Darla. Crescent moon's so clear right now. Peter, is it? Where is it? In the front? In the back? Oh, no moon here yet. Whoop, hold on. Then again, I didn't see any stars. Ah, well, that looks very bad. Hey, guys. You know, sometimes when you go outside and it's a clear night, but you don't see any stars? Maybe it's the brown dwarf that's sitting between the stars and us. Wouldn't that be incredible? One night the brown dwarf goes by and we don't see it until, how come the sky is brown? Hey, a dwarf planet is so large you'd never see the sphere if it was over Earth. All you would see is a brown sky. We'd be pitch black. We probably wouldn't even see it. Oh, Gigi. Their awakenings. I looked into that too. The fairies. I do. You know what? I believe in little aliens. I believe that there are little aliens. Wouldn't want them to be this small, go up your nose and freak you out. Aliens up my nose or up, anyways. But I do believe in small beings, right? Maybe even on Earth. Do you guys and gals believe that there's guys and gals again? Do you people believe that there could be very tiny or small or tiny aliens, like as big as ants here on Earth, but intelligent? How trippy would that be? Like a really advanced, intelligent race, but that big, What would they do? They'd use atomic power like any other small planet would do, right? Regular people probably would do. It's important that each and every one of you that are looking for truth open your minds. When you wake up to reality, I thought I was going to be happy, but I'm not. When I woke up to the truth, rude awakening that I had, tears and the whole kit and caboodle, and we're not living in the physical world that we were told we live in. We live in a physical illusion. So how can you have physical and illusion? Well, a physical are the objects and the illusion is the perception that they changed. So this is a coffee cup because I told you it was. You saw me drink in it. You saw me pour the coffee in it. And then you're going to start drinking out of the coffee cup. But if I put this in a UFO and make it light up, then you're going to look at the coffee cup differently and say, what the hell is he doing with the coffee cup? And when you see those things, just like a kid at home and the parents are doing things and they can freely walk around the house and do what they want and just make up sort of parent lies to the kids so they won't get worried about what they're doing. And that's how I always compare us with the governments. The governments are like our parents and we're like the kids, the children, but like we're 5-year-old toddlers. And some of us are more advanced than others. Where some of us were able to get over the playpen or the bed and the sides and the crib, which I did when I was younger. But some of us are able to get out of the crib and go down to the floor at an early age and roam around. And some kids are just put the gate up, anyways, you know what I mean? Some people are a bit, not necessarily slower, but it has to do with the perception. Once you bite into the perception of the lies that the rulers are trying to show us, it's foul ball. You won't be able to get along with family members or friends or anyone. You won't be able to try to prove different. That's why I'm careful about what I say, and not everyone's awake. And I can relate to when you guys say that I'm saying crazy shit sometimes, because sometimes some people tell me really crazy stuff and I go, even if I'm open-minded, there's no way in hell am I going to agree with that. You know what I mean? So sometimes we have limits. Like me with my theories, some of you have limits, and you tell me, not a lot of you. I'm sure a lot of you agree with my theories. They're not that ridiculous. Well, maybe tonight's theories, but saying that someone's living on the moon, you need a lot of proof. And I got hundreds of videos of lights on the moon. So that is some proof. If I was just saying I saw one light on the moon and I saw one geometrical square, there's definitely people up there. But we're not. We're seeing a lot of geometrical shapes that are even connected to each other. And those of you who didn't see the first live stream, I showed real structures on the moon, whether they be mechanical devices or not. That's not something I had thought of. I had never thought of that. And somebody said, maybe it's not buildings, maybe it could be machines. And it's scary because if it's machines, maybe we're literally looking at the machinery that makes the moon do what it does. Like if the moon's there and it's not a holographic image, like I don't believe it is, I believe that they could use that for camouflage. I know there probably are, but I don't believe that the moon is a holographic image. And I have a lot of fun with that because people ask me, well, why do you think that? I'm like, well, why the hell would I? But it's easy. The reason why I don't think that is that I don't believe they're going to put in a holographic image UFOs on the surface. There's too many lights I'm seeing moving around. They would put just a dead surface. They wouldn't have all those objects on the surface that look like cities. And now, hear me out. I've been doing this for 4 years, my 6th year starting. No, I don't see any more craters, and I don't see anything not natural on that moon. And every time I go there, I see cities now. I can actually say, I swear to God, I see cities. I don't see the craters anymore. I don't see the dead sphere. And I understand exactly how the moon is now. It looks like a lot of stuff fell onto the structures. Is that snow? Is it vegetation? You go through all these theories based on the findings, on the things that I'm actually finding. So guys and gals, I can't thank you all enough. Hey, MMS, thank you so much for that. I appreciate that, my friend. Dana and everybody, thanks so much for the generous contributions, eh? And if you're here, it's definitely, you're definitely contributing. Tam, thanks a lot for sharing that beautiful story with us. I'll also appreciate that. And thanks for coming back at the same time. Really appreciate it. Hopefully you will come back again. Thanks again, Dragon Sage. Ontario, Canada in the house. Can't thank you enough, man. Hey, my pleasure, Dragon Sage. Yeah, some of like you say, if you're awake and you know the shit's coming right now, honestly, on a scale of 1 to 10, Dragon Sage, I'm feeling this in you, and I know it. How much is it pissing you off that you haven't given up, but you just know that it's not worth telling people certain things? How long did it take you to do that? It took me about 3 months to be able to shut up and to let people go, I'm not getting the jabs. Mm-hmm. I'm getting the jabs. Mm-hmm. Okay. Have fun. It's going to help our families. Yeah, well, of course. Yes. I have neighbors sometimes. Are you jabbed? Yeah. Sure. Yep. 6 times. It just becomes, I'm in my own world, accepting others, what they're going to do. I know what I know. You know what you know. We know what we know. And I just, go with it. It's a hard time. A lot of people are fighting together because of all this. The governments are trying to change our perception between the blacks and the whites, between the people. They got us trying to hate Chinese people now. And some people are a bit extreme, right? Like when I talk about China, I talk about Chinese government. Hear me out, right? I'm talking about Jinping there, right? And the other goon there. But I don't talk about people and put them all in the same basket. It's the rulers of the countries that are doing the crap, not the people of the country that are bad. Except for that country over there that I'm not going to talk about. Because there are some bad countries that people have evil intentions. And it just so happens the evil intention countries are the ones that are coming into our countries. It makes no sense. But we can't talk about it. Oh, yeah, Kai. So am I. I'm a lot more water than you. Trust me. A lot more water. Most of our body's all water. Incredible when you think of it, eh? Like seriously, all like the whole skin and everything. It's just liquid, just water. Do you think we are at war on the moon, Damon? Thanks for asking me that. That's a really interesting one. I think that there is warlike areas on the moon where something's happening. Are they bombing? Are they bombing to mine? Are they bombing other people that are there, the people on the moon? I think it's a possibility because we're seeing the explosions up there. I'm really careful when I talk about that too, because I'm sure it's a pretty touchy situation. Is it us humans that are up there fighting with the aliens, or are we preparing warheads here because we're going to bomb the moon and because we want to go for a real world war with Star Wars? We're there now. That's where we're at. Star Wars. Direct energy weapon satellites. Oh my God. We're in a horrible predicament, I think. Artificial intelligence is not going the right way, right? They already got robots working for the police in New York to, I don't know. I don't want to see that bloody ding, 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 that robot come to my door. No. I don't want to go into the future yet. It's too much. That's too sci-fi for me. But I do possibly think that we could be at war on the moon. But I don't know. Are we the ones on the moon protecting ourselves from other aliens that are further out? That's a scary part. That's what becomes very scary when you think about it. Kermit the Hermit, I am too, man. So am I. I can be. I'm a people person, but I could stick to myself. When I see what's going on right now, I just want to go live in a wood. I want to be like, what's that show? Grizzly Adams. That's me. I want to be out like Grizzly Adams, out in the woods. Big ass bear with me protecting me. That's it. Cable, maybe. Possibly cable. I don't know how long I'll last without it. Like the Dark Crystal. Yep. All the mosquitoes come to Pennsylvania. Michael C. Thanks for sharing that. Sorry about that, man. So that's what happens. That's why Americans have problems with Canadians sometimes. Wink, wink, right? Because American shithawks go down to the White House and the Quebec birds, wild Canadian geese shit on the statues. But what you guys don't know, those are Trudeau's drones. He sends down his wild geese to spy on you guys down there. And you guys just thinking, wah, 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 wah. No, it's cameras. Those geese have cameras. That's why we don't eat them. We know that. Canadians, we know that. That and the syrup lie. Because Canadians don't like syrup. I just about fell out of my bed when he said that about the fairies. Yeah. In 5 years since he was killed, shielding his little sister during drive-by. Wow. They're bad here too in South New Jersey. Dorothy, thanks for sharing that. Mosquito is Texas state bird. Yeah. Okay. I get it. Mosquito. Wow. Listen, I've never, Canada's horrible. In the woods, I'm sure it must be still bad. But no, they stopped here. And that is scary. When I say stop, that means there's no more mosquitoes. I go out at night. There's no, well, especially not now. It's freezing. But a couple of weeks ago. By the way, I'm in Canada. So it's going to get colder and colder here, which means there's no bugs or excuses of any UFOs and capture. What will the solar flares look like this winter? A couple of you were curious, and I'm curious too. I have no idea. Couldn't tell you. We're going to see what it's going to look like. But I believe this weekend there's a lot happening. So, oh my gosh, that could mean I'll be on the blower tomorrow. I'll be out on the sun from 10 a.m. to 1 in the afternoon. 1:30 is usually what I film. I bring that in. Tonight I have all that infrared footage to look at. The thing is, I got to look at the footage too. I have a lot of footage to get. And you have to accumulate. So when I get up and I don't have a video made and I have 8 hours of footage, well, I start looking at the footage. Whoop, there's a capture. Whoop, there's a capture. And you can't scroll through it. Like you can't push it ahead with the mouse because you're not going to see the objects go by. If you film for an hour, I suggest you to slow it down to an hour 25 about. It's slow, but you'll see a whole bunch of things going by the more you slow it down. I know a lot of people won't believe me, but when you slow it down, you look at the sun. I'm telling you, you film the sun and there's nothing in your video. Slow it down. Like grab 5 minutes, slow it down to 10 minutes or 15 minutes. Watch the objects going by. Don't forget, the faster the objects are, the less you're going to see them. And the more you have to slow them down to see them. Those objects that I caught going by the sun was because I did it that way. If not, I wouldn't have seen them. The second one after the triangle, which was the next day after. Imagine. Click yes. That's damn autocorrect for you. They can't be worse than those government Florida mosquitoes. Oh yeah, no, well, you're talking about the fake mosquitoes that they hired, built to, or I don't know what the hell they did with it, their clones or whatever, to kill off the other mosquitoes, like certain other mosquitoes. So get this, no lies. The first month they started talking about those mosquitoes, the mosquitoes died here. It's that simple, you know? Just wanted to stop in and say I'm getting off too, Tam Tam. Thanks a lot. I wanted to say, stop in and say thank you. And I wanted to make sure that I support Bruce because there are people out there who do not want him spreading this truth. And that's absolutely right, Tam Tam. I love you for it. And thank you so much for sharing that love about your grandfather. Awesome. Have a good night to you too. The white and the black dog. We each have two dogs. White and the black dog. The one that wins is the one you feed the most. Thanks, Julie Miller. She says, thanks for stopping in, Tam Tam. Thanks, Julie. Thanks, you guys. You know, I met a lot of people, especially this month and last month. A lot of you connected with me, and a lot of you are people that are looking for maybe the same things in life as I'm looking for, just to understand more about alien life forms. I think it's an interesting subject and topic. I get very emotional about it. I lost my father at a young age, my grandfather too, not too long after that. And for when that happened, well, I kept the gateway open with the other side, or they came and opened the gateway or something. I don't know what the hell happened. I shouldn't say hell. I don't know what the heaven happened, but there are other worlds out there. Some people see ghosts all the time. Thank God that I don't see them all the time. I see shadows almost all the time, a lot. And anybody that has that problem, that is afraid of it, ignore them. They will go away. I assure you. And no, I'm not nuts. I can conjure them back. I can't say anything else but conjure, because have you ever seen The Conjuring? I'm going to scare you guys before leaving now. Beyond Undisclosed, thanks guys and gals. Sage Yokum, thanks to you too. Thanks a lot. Dragon Sage, thanks again, Ontario. Appreciate that, my friends. I did not see Zach. It's a couple times people said that. Hey, Zach, I'm sorry if I didn't see you, bro. It isn't Dragon Sage. It really isn't easy being green. Green is actually a power word. Fire chi. Oh, yes. Yes, it actually is. Oh, we're talking about information, things that we're learning. Did you know that the color green absolutely activates ducks? Did you know that? They love green lights. If you have a duck land somewhere and you point a green laser not far from it, it will go to the green laser. Saw tests done with colors and ducks. Blue wasn't doing anything. Pink, all the other colors, red, purple. But when with the duck, they why the hell am I talking about this? When they show the green color, the duck's tail starts going like that, and really happy and stuff. Green, funny. Love you guys, says Tam Tam. We love you more. Many link it to religious horns. Oh, I've heard of those too. The religious horn. Georgia Guidestone's awesome. Amanda, amazing. Like, you literally were able to see them. Wow. I would give so much money to have myself with a picture in front of it. I'll just go to Georgia. That's all I have to do. Is it? Hey, Chathy, thank you very much. What is the real definition of an alien? What is the real, and thank you. What is it for that generous contribution, my friend? What is the real definition of an alien? Do you mean like online definition? I'd have to look it up. If not, I'd guess an alien, something that is not like yourself, maybe. I don't know. I have no idea. There must be some aliens here on Earth. We have some humans that are not like humans. I've seen 3 times in my life, and I always talk about it. I didn't appreciate seeing it either. I saw the prettiest girl in my life that I have ever seen. And I swear to God, her eyes were this big. They were like cartoons. I'm not kidding you. An apple-sized eyeball. Okay, not an apple, big strawberry-sized eyeball. It was weird. Like that, beautiful, but it was so weird. There's a couple of girls on the news medias. One on Fox News. I think it's a black woman. Beautiful woman. Big freaking alien eyes. It freaks me out every time I see that. There are races, um, different cultures and races of people on the islands here on Earth that are not human looking. They have bronze, goldish skin, greenish hues, and I'm not making this up. This is real. There's certain tribes or Indian tribes or whatever you want to call them on islands, and they really look different to us, and even everything's different. The teeth, the whole setup, the hair and everything. They have beautiful blonde hair. These dark golden yellowish like black colored people with golden hair. It's incredible. And they have the big eyes and they're very skinny and tall. And I mean, really tall. And you're like, what the hell? Where are they coming from? Like, how come they're stuck on that island, you know? So in the past, how many times, and even now, could aliens from the moon or anywhere, Zeta Reticuli, whatever you want to call them, wherever you want to say they're from, could they not come down here on an island in the middle of the ocean and land and do what they have to do? Of course. Of course. There's so much room here on Earth. Why is there so much room here on Earth? Because aliens are here too, probably inside of Earth and everything around Earth. I mean, it's not hard to believe. A couple of days ago, somebody was saying, Bruce, and I said it myself, maybe the rulers of Earth are the aliens. I think so. They're the imagine if it's all the rulers are the ones that are alien, and us, the people, are just regular people. But the aliens could be us too. We are them, they are us. We are they are us. Right? Breakaway civilization goes to the moon, comes back 150 years later because they want to check up on us to see where our power technology is at because they're seeing explosions on Earth. They would know that they broke away from Earth and they would not come and tell us. Or maybe they would. Maybe they'd land again and come and tell us. When was the first connection done with aliens and humans? Endless questions. Anyways, everybody, 10 o'clock. I thank you very much for everything, the generous contributions, all of you. And I hope I thanked every one of you for them. Let me scroll up and down here. I still feel like I missed something. Allergies or something going crazy tonight. Terry Peters, welcome. Pink troll over the sun. Wow, interesting, Carmen. Chathy, thank you. Appreciate that. Aaron Anderson, you're doing a great service to humanity, Bruce. Well, thank you so much, Aaron. Thanks a lot, man. I appreciate that. That means a lot. Thanks for appreciating it, guys. Viking lifestyle. Some here in Saint-Sauveur, at Quebec. Merci, thanks. Just the big heat wave. There was some, but the rest of the summer, none. I have a pond in my backyard too, so normally I have lots of mosquitoes. So so this year you notice that there's not many. Is that it? Just a big heat wave, and there was some, but the rest of the summer, none. So even you, and of course, maybe a Saint-Sauveur en plus. There's more mosquitoes there, I would assume. There's lots of forests around here. Thanks for sharing that, man. Appreciate it, you guys. Aaron, thanks again for the amazing comments. I've only seen ghosts a few times. One of my first memories was a Civil War ghost. Ooh, that's interesting. But now I just hear them, but block them most of the time. And that's okay. And when you block them, can you guys hear? Can you hear the clock? Probably not. My grandfather's clock. Grandfather was really into mysteries. And what were we talking about? Yeah, Civil War ghost. That's very interesting, Beth. You say that. What does it tell you, Beth, seeing a ghost wearing Civil War clothing? Like, isn't that odd? It freaked me out when somebody said that to me at one point. I saw a ghost in old clothing. I'm like, holy crap. What would that mean if you're seeing the past? That means that you saw an event in the past of people that are deceased and long gone, maybe not even long gone, but you saw an event of someone, well, Civil War clothing, unless he was a guy at a museum, was probably dead today, definitely dead today. But how come you were able to see that moment of his event in the past today? It's like a real glitch when you want to call the world the Matrix. We can really say that there really is a Matrix. It's just like going on YouTube, and it happened to me just the other day. I went to comment to somebody, and there was a comment response there already that I had left someone else. Glitch in the Matrix. Digital Matrix, but it's still the Matrix. And I'm looking at the world and my life now more like that, like sort of a Matrix for real. Like, do we really have pain? Are we really in a physical illusion? Is this a game? People say that, right? We're just in a game. It's just a game we're playing. We're not really here. And a lot of people say, well, yes, we're here because I'm feeling solid things, and we could still be in an illusion, but a physical illusion. Einstein said that we're living in an illusion, but a very convincing one. It makes sense. That's basically what everyone's saying. That's the only smart thing that I said like him. Because in math, I'm not there. Definitely not there. Going in the Green Knight. I heard of that too. Well, thanks, Bruce. Thanks to you guys. I'll be leaving my night light on all night long. Sorry, Kermit. Yeah, I hear you, man. I do too sometimes, Cover my head so they won't get me. And don't forget to tuck the blankets under the feet, because if you leave the feet go past the blankets, one's going to yank you out of bed. Yeah. Damn, I'm not going to sleep with my feet off of bed tonight. That's creepy. Judy Barker, thanks again for being here, everybody. Ontario, appreciate that. Dragon Sage, nice to meet you, man. And I know you were here before, but I appreciate it. Different species. Yep. Could even be some right here. So I will talk to you all very, very soon. Peter Pan here. Hey, we're just talking about fairies. How's your sister doing? Thanks, Judy. I enjoyed it too. And thanks for being here, eh? Thanks for all the generous contributions, Judy, the comments and everything. I love you for it. Have an amazing rest of the week. Well, have an amazing weekend, Judy. Radio signals would have reached other ears by now. Oh, yes. Radio signals. Well, yeah, that's another thing. I want to get myself a ham radio. I want to start listening to the space station. Start bothering them. Yeah, breaker. This is Bruce Cesal. Come back, baby. This is the ISS space station. Yeah, what's your 1020? This is Bruce in Quebec. Remember me? That'd be fun, eh? Without getting very technical, popular use of the term alien, not born here on Earth, or oh yeah, I guess I didn't reply to that, did I? I'm sorry about that. Popular use of the term alien equals not born here on Earth or having a majority origin relation to Earth. Ooh. Interesting. I like that one. My pleasure, Dragon Sage. Oh, wow, Darla, we should talk about it. I bet you were missing something. Love. Exciting and new. Do. Thank you, Bruce. Glad to find your channel. MMS, guys, can't thank you all enough. for the support you all give the channel. I have a lot of fun doing this, and the channel is being attacked. Don't ever forget that. And if you're just arriving to the channel, hackers are rolling back the numbers. So it's only a matter of time till the channel maybe completely stops, but I'll still be here posting, even if the revenue stops. And I want you all to know that. Just ask you all to come back and to keep supporting the channel by viewing the channel, by leaving comments, by sharing when you can, and everything. You don't change what you guys are doing. You guys are amazing. crawlFace, Darla, Beth, everybody, have an amazing evening. Alper T, thank you. Greetings from the moon. I'm a resident of the moon. That would be near Copernicus, most likely, where the best beaches are. I haven't been, but I intend on going there one day. I really think Mare Imbrium is just a big-ass beach, but maybe find out one day. Thanks, everyone. I'll talk to you all very, very soon. Thumbs up on the live stream if you haven't already. And I thank you very, very much. I don't see the thumbs up here, actually. That's funny. So thanks a lot, everyone. And I'm going outside to film it at the same time. I'm going to start another video. I'm going to go to the French platform to post the video, but I'll be back. Thanks, guys. See y'all soon.